In 1947, Billboard magazine still had race records and country and western charts. Hank Williams released his first record in January of that year. The Howlin' Wolf met little Junior Parker in 1947. They decided they'd start a band together. Good God Almighty. When Ronny Harris signed his first recording contract with King Records in Cincinnati, Ohio. And his pal Roy Brown either wrote or stole Good Rockin' Tonight, depending on who you talk to. I've come to believe he stole it. I was born in Birmingham, Alabama in 1947. The same year that little Elvis Aaron Presley started taking his guitar to school every day in East Tupelo, Mississippi. Now the radio has gone to hell. Hank Williams has gone to heaven. They ask you when rock and roll was born, tell them 1947. Well, Louis Jordan cut Reed Petite and Gone in 1947, and it was a rock and roll record. Johnny Otis ran out of money with his big band on the road, and he had to move back home to East LA. He pared it down to a little four-piece combo rock and roll band. Ahmet Ertegun and Herb Abramson started Atlantic Records in New York City. Little Phil Chess and his brother Leonard Chess started a label called Aristocrat in New York. They signed Young Muddy Waters. Art Roots started Specialty Records. The Shelton Brothers recorded a hillbilly version of Matchbox Blues Boogie. They had learned it off of Blind Lemon Jefferson 78. It would go on through Carl Perkins' hands before we got it back from the Beatles. I was born with the rock and roll, a fire and a joy down in my soul. When I've gone, if I bypass heaven, tell them I was born in 1947. Well, it cost $1 to get in the Apollo Theater in Harlem in 1947. And that was a whole lot of money. If you're lucky and you went on a Tuesday night, amateur night, you might find young Ruth Brown there. She won several times in 1947. And in Roswell, New Mexico, something happened. First, the United States Air Force claimed they had shot down a flying saucer, an unidentified flying object. The initial press report said that they had some little silver men with big green eyes, had them laid out on stretchers there in Roswell. Then they got kind of quiet about it for a while. Then they didn't say anything for a while. Then they said, no, wait a minute. We shot down a weather balloon. Shot down our own goddamn weather balloon. That's what we've done, weather balloon. There are no little silver men with big green eyes. There is no unidentified flying object. There are no weapons of mass destruction. I believe that the little silver men with big green eyes had come to bring us rock and roll. And the government began lying to us then. I could have it wrong. Jimmy Liggins made a record of a song called Cadillac Boogie. And it was a rock and roll record, and I think it might have been the first rock and roll record. It was a song that Jackie Brenston and Ike Turner stole several years later and called it Rocket 88. And that's the one that the bad rock and roll journalists claim was the first rock and roll record. Colin Escott and his ilk. Cadillac Boogie, Jimmy Liggins. Yeah, the radio has gone to hell. Benny Joy has gone to heaven. If they ask you when Ronny Elliott was born, you tell them 1947. Oh, it's all gone to hell. Except for little Willie John. Thanks very much. Thanks for coming out.